welcome to Craft Time on NSK TV with Emily. So today we are going to be making some craft using milk bottle tops. So what you need to do is you're going to need to save a few of these and then you can watch this video again and follow along. So it can be any colour milk bottle top. If you don't want to wait and you don't want to save your milk bottle tops, don't worry, you could cut some circles out of your card and you could still do the same craft. So we are going to be making a fantastic owl picture with a few more little insects all to join them, but we'll find out who they are and what they are in just a minute. So you're going to need some coloured card. I'm going to start with some blue card because owls like to come out at night. So I'm going to make a bit of a nighttime scene. Now this is going to be in a garden. So I'm going to make some grass first of all. I'm just going to get some green card and with my scissors, make sure you're very careful with your scissors. I'm just going to cut a jaggedy line all along my piece of card. So it becomes like this. It's the same length and that will just fit on the bottom of your piece of card. Now you can use any glue you want today. You could use your Pritt stick, your super strong glue, your double-sided tape, and if you've got a glue gun you could use that. I do find that with the milk bottle tops the glue gun comes in really useful because they're that little bit heavier. So just for ease, I'm going to be using my glue gun today rather than switching between different glues. So I'm going to put a bit of glue along there. And I'm going to stick that on the bottom. Like that. So I'll show you what that looks like. So it just gives you that idea that there's some grass and that this is the sky. Right, so next we are going to make our owls. So here is a little owl I've made before and I'm going to make this owl a little friend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get sort of the opposite coloured cards. So I've got an orange body with yellow wings and yellow feet. So this I'm going to make a yellow owl with orange wings and orange feet. So I've got some yellow card here. And I'm just going to measure it out so it's a nice square to begin with. There you are, that'll just help me with the sizing so that they are pretty much the same size. But you could have a mommy owl and a baby owl, couldn't you? So any size that you want and however many you want, however many you can fit in your card. Now, I'm going to make a bit of a semicircle shape around my square to create the shape of the owl's body. I've got a shape like this. Now I need to make some little pointy ears. So I'm going to do a little semicircle along the top like this. And now I've got this shape. It's a bit like a beard, doesn't it? Ah, there you are. Brilliant. That's our owl shape. Now I'm going to make the wings. So I've got some orange card here. Cut a little bit off because that's very big, isn't it? And I'm going to fold it in half like this and cut out the shape of two wings and then they'll be the same. Because I've cut this in half, which will create two. So I'm going to do a shape like this. You see? It's a bit like a leaf shape, isn't it? And I'm going to stick those either side of my owl. Just like that. And there are the little wings. Now we need some feet. So using the same card, I've done a little shape like that. A bit like a half circle. And a bit like a heart shape actually. An upside down heart shape like that. And I'm going to stick those on the bottom of my owl. Now your owls can be any colours you want, can't they? You can have natural real colour owls, or you can make them as colourful as you want. There you are. We've got the owl body and the owl wings and the owl feet. And now for the owl eyes, and this is really fun. And this is where our milk bottle lids come in. So owls have got big round eyes, haven't they? So these are going to be our big round eyes, and inside I'm going to put some googly eyes. Just like that. There's our googly eyes. And I'm going to put those close together because owl's eyes tend to be close together on my owl. And it really comes to life now once you've got these eyes on. And they become real little characters. Now remember to press down, because these are a bit heavier than all the other craft materials you're using in this. So you will need to really hold them down to make sure it has stuck. So here we are. Now what are we missing? We're missing a little nose, aren't we? So in my craft materials I found these little heart-shaped. I think it was from a Valentine craft. So I'm just going to use that because I like to reuse any unused craft materials. I'm just going to cut a triangle shape. Out of that, there it is. And that will stick just underneath the eyes. There you are. That's my little owl. Oh, he's looking fabulous, isn't he? Now, I'm just going to add a little bit of detail with my black marker pen. And these are kind of little U shapes, just to give it a bit of texture. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to put that aside for a moment because it's going to be sitting on a little branch in a minute. Fantastic. So let's make our branch. I'm using some tissue paper and I'm going to, this brown, I'm going to just fold it one way and the other way, one way and the other way. Fantastic. To make the trunk of a tree. You don't need to use tissue paper. You can carry on with your card. I was just looking at what different colours I had. And also, sometimes it's nice to have different textures on your page. And then I'm going to stick that down. You might want to secure it with a little bit of tape before you then stick it down. Put a bit of glue on. I'm just going to fold that just underneath my grass. Right at the edge of my card. Like that. And that's your tree trunk. Now, I was wondering, how can I make the effect of a big, bushy tree that the owl's going to be sitting in? And I found some green feathers. Perfect. Again, another type of material. So I'm going to stick that on top of my tree trunk. Now, you might find it very tricky to stick these on with Pritt Stick. You're going to need something a bit stronger if you're going to use feathers. But a glue gun's perfect. And some really strong glue is an alternative. If you haven't got any of those things, then you could think about maybe using a different material for your tree. There you are. This is going to be my last one. But I do think it's got a lovely effect to it. Would you like to have a look? Wow, so that's my tree. Brilliant. Okay, so I went into the garden and I found a real stick. One with lots of different bits to it. So here it is. Do you like that one? And I'm just going to attach that to my tree. Now, this glue gun is definitely useful for this bit, okay? So I'm going to really stick along. Now, remember, I always say this in my craft sessions. If you're going to use a glue gun, you need help if you're little, because you can easily, you know, touch the glue, and it's very, very hot, everyone. So please, please get some help with your glue gun, because they do get very, very hot. Do you see? Wow! It's like a big branch. Now, you could put lots of branches on, couldn't you? But just for today, while I'm showing you, I'll just use this one. I've got a bit more to secure that bit, so it's all sticking down. Brilliant. Hold down, hold down, hold down. While things are sticking in place. Bit there. Stick those bit in place. That's perfect. Because my owls are going to sit on top of this branch. Hold that down. It's a holding down bit, which is when you could get a bit, your finger stuck in the hot glue. You don't want that, do you? Right, so now my owls are going to sit on the branch. Oh, yes. I put a bit of glue there. They're feeling very excited about this, I think. Wow, 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 wow. That looks so fabulous. And the other one, come on, little owl. Come and sit in your tree. You'll be very comfortable in that tree, I think. There's another one. Oh, yes. That looks lovely. Right, so let's have a look. Can you see? Them sitting in the tree. Wow, that's brilliant, isn't it? Shall we give them some little friends? I think we should give them some little friends. So I'm going to add some little ladybirds. So I've got some red bottle tops here. That's my red bottle top. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a very strong permanent marker. And I'm going to draw a line across it and colour that in. These are really easy to do, but they're so effective. A line up. So this is how we've done it so far. And I'm just colouring that in. But you will need a permanent marker for that. And then as many dots as you want. Little ladybird spots. There you are. And then we're going to add some googly eyes. It's always good to have some googly eyes in your craft box. They come in useful for so many things. Right, there we are. There's our ladybird. Okay, and I've got two, and I'm going to stick them into the grass of my picture. So I'm going to put a bit of glue around the rim of the bottle top for this one. There. Oh, yes. It's coming to life. Our picture is coming to life. And the other one, I wonder what else could be in the sky. How about a few bumblebees? Oh, yes, that would be good, wouldn't it? That would be good. Because I collected lots of bottle tops and I want to use them. I want to use them in my picture. I don't want to waste them. So how do you do little bumblebees? Here's my bumblebee. Do you like him? He's so cool. Now, I haven't got any yellow bottle tops. So what I did was I cut out a circle of yellow card. I'm going to do the design on the yellow card, and then I'm going to stick the yellow card to a green bottle top that I had left over. There you are. So what I'm going to do, the same as my ladybird, I'm going to do a line across and colour that in. Just like that. And you can go mad, there's all sorts of different creatures. If you go onto the internet and you Google bottle top creatures or insects, it will give you loads and loads of ideas. So I'm going to do some stripes across. Brilliant. And again, add some googly eyes. Like that. Any size, really. You might have a multi-pack and just might have some left over. And we've got some wings. So I'm just going to use a bit of white card. And I'm going to do like a teardrop shape for the wings. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to show you the final result. Right, so I've got my little bee, just like that. And I'm going to add him and stick him on to my bottle top. Here it is. Our picture is nearly complete. And I'm going to add my little bee to the sky of my picture. Might even have one sitting on the tree too. There you are, joining in with the owls. And I've got another one here. Oh, this is a nice full picture, isn't it? There you are, add that on. Hold them down, make sure they're sticking. Just check they're stuck. Oh, wow, it's looking so awesome. And the very, very last thing that I'm going to do to show that it is night time and the owls are out going tweet-woo, is I'm just going to add a few little stars. You remember in my craft I always like to use this sparkly ribbon. One day I might run out and then I have to get some more. And I'm just going to cut them into star shapes. So to make a star you need some triangles. And then all you do is you put your triangles on top of each other to create a star shape. You stick that together and then you get some little stars. So you could, if you of course haven't got some sparkly ribbon, you could use some glitter, couldn't you? A glitter pen or some traditional glitter. Or you could colour in some card. You might have some sparkly card. There's all sorts of ways of making stars. Another really good idea is you could get some tin foil from the kitchen and you could use some tin foil, couldn't you? That'd be good. And this is just an extra little effect to give us a bit of a night sky. There you are, doing one more. This is me putting one together with two triangles. One upside down. There you are. Great. They don't need to be perfect because stars aren't perfect. When you look up into the sky, they're all sorts of like little shapes, aren't they? Brilliant. Right, okay, I'm so excited. Would you like to see the final picture? Wow, this is our bottle top picture. What do you think about that? That's fabulous, isn't it? And if you follow along the instructions, you can make one of these too, adding any kind of little creature you want using your bottle tops. Oh, I hope you have loads of fun with that, everybody. And we'd love to see all of your creations if you'd like to send a picture into our Facebook page, Non-Stop Kids Entertainment. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you've enjoyed that, remember to like, share and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.